Hey everybody, and welcome to Freedom Shooter 13. My name is Nicholas Lyons. Today we're going to be doing a little gun review slash overview of my battle rifle. We're going to go over my rifle. We're going to go over why I need an AR-15 and what I recommend for students or people on a budget trying to get into a battle rifle, or try to get into some type of assault weapon, or some type of fighting rifle. So on my rifle, I have a light, an optic, iron sights, and good equipment. But we'll start at the top. And what I use, this is just a very simple Colt muzzle brake with a 16-inch barrel. I have a Surefire M952V TN, and most people are going to say that's a $600 light. Well, if you get on eBay and you look around, you can find these for about $100, and so for college students, that is super reasonable. This one does have the pressure pad, which I wasn't able to find on a deal, so that was still 60 to 80 bucks, depending on where you get it and if you get it on discount. So pressure pad's definitely a good option. It has a vertical Magpul grip that I got for about 10 bucks off of eBay. Not the airsoft kind, it was the legit kind. I recommend that you have iron sights. These are the Daniel Defense fixed iron sights that sit with a 1/3 co-witness with the Aimpoint M2. I recommend an Aimpoint, EOTech, or ACOG, or I mean Trijicon. All those are good optics for a battle rifle. For the stock, this is a minimalist. It's hard to beat any stocks. I guess they're all pretty good. Just depends on your preference and what you want your gun to look like. Has a Magpul foregrip. I believe all battle rifles, or all rifles, really should have slings. You're gonna be carrying them for a long time if you ever have to use it, possibly. And I recommend good mags. If you're gonna use the USGI mags, recommend using Magpul followers. For someone that's on a budget, I really recommend that you use Gen 2 Magpul PMags. And if you go to a gun show, you can get them for about $8 to $10. So very reasonable. You can get 10 of them for about 80, 90 bucks with tax at a gun show. So that's a super good deal. Other than that, the base rifle is a Colt M4 or AR-15. Chambered in 5.56. It does shoot .223, which is a little cheaper to find. Let's see, for a student getting into guns and they want a fighting rifle, you want to get into training, you want a fighting rifle. Okay, this is what I recommend personally. I recommend that you go out and you find an AK-74. Arsenals are really good. They're kind of expensive, but I'm sure you could find, you get out there and look and talk to some people, and you could find a good AK-74 for a good price. Now, most people are gonna be like, well, an AK, I just want the American, M4 or M16 variant. Well, this is the problem. If you're a college student, it's super expensive to shoot 5.56. Let's just be honest. I shoot tool ammo and Wolf to practice with, and it still cost me around $230 without shipping to shoot 1,000 rounds. Now, obviously, you're not going to shoot through 1,000 rounds every day or every week, but 5.45, which is what an AK-74 shoots, runs about $180 to $200 depending where you find it. So I definitely recommend that if you're looking to save some money. Plus, mags aren't very expensive either. So for just a base, fighting rifle, you need a light, you need an optic, you need iron sights, and you need a good sling and good mags. So about 5 key factors there. Also, when you're looking at buying equipment, whether it's whatever it is, it needs to be quality, especially as a student or anybody on a budget, because you can only afford to buy it once. So all my nylon gear, I choose special operations equipment. My optics, I choose Aimpoint. I have used an EOTech before. I did have an EOTech, but I found that the battery life wasn't very conducive to what I wanted to use it for. That AR-15 is my only fighting rifle at this point. But it is my truck gun. It's my go-to rifle. It's my fighting rifle. It's my battle rifle. Whatever you want to call it. That's my go-to gun. Now I want to answer a question. If someone was to come to me and say, "Hey, why do you need an AR-15 with a 30-round magazine?" Well, what I would say was, okay, to defend my family against more than one intruder. Because no one in a gunfight has ever said, "Oh, I wish I had more ammo," or less ammo, I mean. Well, there's that reason. Then the second reason is to protect my community. You know, if I was ever out around town or at a movie theater or at the grocery store and someone started to open fire, I would have my AR-15 in my truck to protect my people in my community. Because in all reality, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is for a good guy to have a gun. There's too many people in the world that have stopped buying into the theory that good or bad people will prevail when good people choose to do nothing. And that's a theory we still need to buy into today. Good people need to learn gun safety, and they need to learn to carry guns and protect themselves and others. So the third reason why I have an AR-15 is, last but not least, to protect against a tyrannical government. The surest way to ensure that we still continue to keep our freedoms is to be armed. You know, no one's going to come and say, "Hey, let's jump on this train and we're going to take you to a concentration camp," if there's thousands of people pointing guns back at the people trying to load us up on trains. So everybody needs to get this this idea out of their head that we're protected by this government. You know, that's just not true. I love the United States of America, but there are evil people out there that want to do evil things, and that has existed for thousands of years, you know. So the surest way to protect our freedom is by protecting our individual selves, and when we do that, we protect our civil liberties also. So those were the key points of my argument, or the key points of my doing this video. Was I wanted to show you my battle rifle. I wanted to say what I recommended for a college student or someone on a budget, which was an AK-74 chambered in 5.45, if you didn't get that. And then to also explain why I personally have a fighting rifle or a battle rifle. So hope all you guys had a great Easter Sunday. I hope we continue to pass some great bills in North Carolina right now. They're trying to get rid of pistol permits and allow guns on school campuses, and people are starting to turn around. People are starting to open their eyes a little bit, and it's good. And we need more people out there. We need more people on YouTube. We need more people on Facebook posting the word and passing it out there. Like I said, getting rid of all the guns isn't going to fix anything, but arming the good people to fight the bad people is the best thing we can do. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope you didn't have too bad of a Monday. And please remember that the only way to be safe in this world is by depending on yourself and your loved ones around you to be safe. And I just want you to know that your personal success in this life will depend on your ability to motivate yourself. Have a great day.